Flint, though, I'm telling you, Flint was everything for me, man. And then I used to have all my niggas up here, Bobby Ward, Mr. C, Clientele, AB, Herb, Tom, Jermaine. Man, this was headquarters for us, bro. This shit was headquarters for us, man. Word. Run around here, then Jerry and them. This was it, man. This what it was all about, man, for us, man. And then, like I said, so like it started migrating. So when I came home for my bid, it was like 96 when I came home. And I came home March 8th of 96. And that's when nigga did nothing but hustle. It wasn't about the fighting or nothing. It was about getting, getting some money back then. You know what I'm saying? That's where nigga was up here doing. Boom, 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 boom.
That was 96.
I started 92 on Magnolia. Then I got locked up. So when I came home in 96 and came on Flint, it was nothing but the hustle. Like nothing else but the hustle. You know what I'm saying? But I still was out here doing my little fighting. I had got the little reputation, knockout king, and you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk more about the boxing.
Oh, so boxing. I had started boxing in 86, bro.
86.
86, bro. Let me see. My phone in the car. I can pull it up though. I started. I was in boxing in 86. I started boxing October 10th of 86. You can still go to USA Boxing and pull me up. It got Reynolds Street. It got the address with Reynolds Street on it and everything. The picture of how I looked it on Reynolds Street. That's how I started, man. And boxing was a passion. I had played football, but that shit wasn't for me. Boxing was it. That was like my sport. Like, fuck that basketball shit. Fuck all of that. I was into that fighting shit. Boxing was good, tournaments. I fought all that shit. I done fought the Silver Glove, the Golden Glove, Junior Olympics, Optimus Gloves. Yeah, I won all of that.
You won the Junior Olympics too?
Yeah, I won the Junior Olympics. I won the Junior Olympics primary, and then I lost in the secondaries. I know. Brett Corbett. Brett Corbett, a white boy from Hoosick Falls, New York. Brett Corbett. Anybody that's boxing know who that is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He whooped you?
Nah, he whooped me 2-1. I ain't never just got.
How many rounds it went?
3 rounds. He whooped me 2-1.
How many rounds did it used to go though?
3. It only went 3. For amateurs, 3. 3 minutes a round. 3 minutes a round. Yeah, Brett Corbett. He beat me. I got a newspaper article too. I got all that shit. Yeah, I got all that. I'll show you that shit. I got it in my phone.
Brett Corbett.
Yeah, Brett Corbett. Yeah. So,
what year this was?
What year I fought Brett? I don't know. I don't know. I got a newspaper. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. I got it though. Hold on. Yeah, man. But like I said, that's why I told you I was so satisfied in loving Flint. I never went to nowhere else, man. Never went to nowhere else, man. But yeah, this where it all began for me, man. Up here, man, this motherfucker rec center. Boom. See? Olympics, Junior Olympics, bouts. Brett Corbett, decision me. You know what I'm saying? Then Optimus gloves, you know what I'm saying? Me, Calvin Hunt, I beat Deke. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit go, it's just like, I turned it up. So I just took all of that, and then I was in the streets with it, and that's how that fighting shit came, you know what I'm saying? I was known for that shit, like.
How did Don get in touch with y'all? How Don knew to come to the hub?
No, my uncles boxed. Harvey, Stack,
Okay,
they
so
brought
that's
me.
how you-
They brought me to the gym. Yeah, my uncles. I started at Avenue D before it was Avenue D. When it was at 12 school, we left 12 school and went to that building. But we used to practice in 12 school. Like I started back then with all of them, like with Charles Murray and Curly and Black Smoke and Willie Monroe Sr. and my Uncle Harvey, and you know what I'm saying? I started with them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nigga, bro. And that's who I started. I started with that pack right there. And I can remember everybody we used to go pick up. I can remember, my memory is crazy, bro. I can remember a lot of that shit. Like Ricky Patterson, he had to be one of the flyest niggas I knew back in them days. That nigga used to have like the black and white bomber. He used to drive a moped. He had the curl. That nigga, I used to be like, yo, this nigga is fresh as a motherfucker.
What was his name?
Ricky Patterson, bro. He used to box. We used to go pick him up from Gateway. He older than me. He much older than me and shit. But he one of them old head boxing niggas but he was one of them niggas you used to see on TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like
Boxing
that.
on TV?
No, like he was one of them, he was so fly. He was one of them niggas like you would see on TV, like it's him. Like he got like the bomber like this. He used to have one of them way back then with the moped just sitting on it. I was like, yo, this nigga. Yeah, I used to be like, I want to be like this nigga right here. Word is born, Ricky Patterson. Word. And he can box, nigga. Fly nigga, and he can whoop your ass too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I started back then. I started because of my uncles. My uncles boxed. My mom wanted me to box, so they put me in it. Like I said, I started at 12 school. I was going there first. Then we left 12 school. We went to Avenue D, and that's just what it was, man. I did that shit to the streets. Got a hold of me. It was over when the streets. You know who always tell me, Killer. Shout out to Killer. That's my dog, Charles Cruz. He always, like recently, he just wrote me. I got it. It's in my phone. He wrote me this thing like, yo, you was so nice in boxing, but you let Flint get you. That's what he told me, bro. Damn. I'm like, and it's coming from a nigga like Killer and shit, like, and it must have been on his heart, like, cause he just hit me and said the shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you was nice, bro. You could have went far, but you let Flint get you. I was like, wow.
So you stopped boxing once the white boy whooped you, or you?
No. I fought. Yeah, I fought. I fought, man. Hell no. Nah, he ain't whooped me like that. Nah, he wanted to fight by points. Like, he ain't hurt me. But he whooped me. Yo, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something funny, right? I thought I really had won that shit. Cause when at the end of the fight, they had gave me a trophy about this big. So in my brain, I thought cause the trophy was that big, I won, right? We was all on Facebook one day, all the boxers, everybody in the city, that box. We was all on this one thread. And we talked about him, and he ended up on the fucking thread, bro, on our Facebook, right? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because I whooped you. He was like, you ain't never whooped me. Nobody from Rochester ever whooped me. I'm like, nigga, I whooped you, nigga. I remember I got this. And then somebody sent me the article. I was like, oh, I ain't even beat this nigga.
So you ain't found out you thought you whooped him?
All these years to just recently.
Yeah.
To just recently, bro. Yo, I used to tell the story that I won that shit on my mama. Yo, I used to tell everybody I won that shit, bro. And we just was all on Facebook. Somehow Brett got on Facebook. He was like, ain't nobody in the Rock ever whooped me. And I said, I did. He's like, no, you didn't. You didn't whoop me, I whooped you. And then somebody sent me the article and I read it. I said, I lost. I didn't know I lost. I thought I won. If anybody out to...
After y'all fought, they didn't say who won?
I don't remember that part. All I remember, they gave me a trophy this big. It was this tall, bro. We lived on Reynolds. I put it right in front of the TV. Like when you come in.
First place, second place?
No, I thought I won the fight, man. I'm not lying.
I had to say first.
It didn't say none of that. It didn't say none of that. It just said the Junior Olympics on it or whatever. It didn't say first, second, nothing. It was the bigness of the trophy made me think I won. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it used to sit right in front of our TV. Like when you come in.
How big was his trophy?
I don't remember him. I don't remember his trophy. That's why I just remember my shit. So if you would have been asking me, I'd be like, nigga, I whooped his ass until that conversation on Facebook.
So damn near decades ago, you thought you won this.
Yo, I'm talking shit then. I was talking shit then.
You thought you won, man?
Bro, I was talking shit that day. Like, nigga, who you talking? I said, who ain't whooped you? Nigga, I whooped you. Somebody sent me that. That's how I got this. I'm like, what?
And that was recently?
Yeah, this is like maybe about 4 years ago. Maybe about 2020 or some shit like that. 2019 or some shit like that. No, I thought I whooped him. Ain't no ifs, ands, no, I thought I whooped him. I would have told you I whooped him. My story would have been I whooped him. That man whooped me. It's all good, though. That man whooped me.
What about, like, boxing here? Like,
who? I fought here a lot, bro.
You used to box with,
I fought here a lot.
Push-Up and all them, too?
Yeah. It's a fight with them. I caught the bus with them. I fought with them. It started off with Push-Up. Jerome, I told you, Jerome and Push-Up was sparring partners for years. And then me and Killer was sparring partners for years. Then Ramsey came along, and Ramsey was living on Clay. Then he became me and Killer sparring partner.
Who was Ramsey?
Ramsey and Arnold, these two brothers, man, they was from Clay. Both of them was nice. Arnold went pro. Arnold used to go at it with Zab Judah every time you turn around, Arnold and Zab Judah fought. See, all of them niggas was around, bro, like when we was kids. Yeah, all them niggas was like niggas we was going to the tournaments and they was there. You know what I'm saying? They just went pro and got famous, and imagine us, bro. Imagine niggas what if we did that? And we was all nice. It wasn't like we was at everybody.
What happened with that though? Like,
streets. Everybody on the bus. Listen, everybody that caught the bus that went with me, we were in gangs in the streets, but we still boxed. Damn, so you name them, they boxed, bro.
There wasn't no older guys.
Nigga, them niggas wasn't. The older niggas was in the streets and still boxing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's just older niggas that'll tell you, like, nah.
Bro, they wasn't invested. Like look at the work I do now. Like, so all the shit I come from, the work I do now, bro. I'm a youth intervention specialist, man. I'm a gang specialist, man. This the shit I get money from. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mentor to little kids. Like, I didn't have that. We didn't have that coming up, bro.
You do that.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't no older guys that was like, nah, this ain't for y'all.
I got two people that cared about my boxing career who fought with me. Albert Sturgis and Chris Tuck. Rest in peace, Chris Tuck. Chris Tuck bought me uniforms and shit for boxing. He used to come talk to me, sit on the porch and kick it with me. They used to live on Holly Street. Albert Sturgis, he done bought me outfits for boxing because they seen something in me. But they was in the streets. So, you know, they did much as they can, but I don't remember never a conversation like, hey, don't be in the streets, do this. Like, hey, little nigga, you nice. Like, nah, 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 you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Come,
Being that they was in the streets, why they couldn't?
man, I don't know, man. You know, you got to think back then, bro. This the late 80s, early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. So then, you know, later on in life, I started coaching boxing. You know, I'm a certified official. I got my blue book. I'm a referee. I'm a judge. I'm a timekeeper. I'm a coach.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I got all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Got my blue book.
What's a blue book?
Just official book, official book, and then the red book is, you know, the trainers and fighters get the red book. You know what I'm saying? They used to be white, and they used to say USA Boxing on them, but now they red, one baby blue. You know what I'm saying? I got all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a cousin who's champ of the world. He fought Floyd Mayweather. I was there. I walked him out. DeMarcus Corley, Chop Chop Corley.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's my first cousin. I was there when he fought him.
So he wasn't boxing when you was boxing?
Yeah, but he was boxing in D.C. I was boxing up here. Yeah, we was boxing at the same time, but he was boxing in D.C. I was boxing up here. You know what I'm saying? The most prominent niggas boxing, you know what I'm saying, like I said, was my uncles. My Uncle Harvey was nice, bro.
What, Harvey?
Yeah, he got killed. My Uncle Harvey got killed. Harvey Alexander, that's my mother brother, my mother baby brother, and then Stack, Lance Alexander, my mother other baby brother. Them niggas was nice. Them who I knew. This who I grew up with, bro. I grew up with them niggas on, you know what I'm saying, Champlain Street. My uncle, both of my grandmothers lived on Champlain Street, next door to each other. So you know how a nigga have a grandmother on the east side, grandmother on the west? No, both of mine lived on Champlain. They shared the same yard. Here go one yard with two houses on one yard. It was my daddy mama and my mama. You know what I'm saying? So all I did was walk out the door and go into the other door, bro. So my uncles fought. You know what I'm saying? And then you had Corey Sparrows. He lived down the street. You had Shaka. Man, I come from that street full of good people, bro. Like, and they can fight. They can fight, bro. So you got to think at one point, Rochester was a city for like boxers. Like niggas was into that boxing shit. Boxing was a real big in Rochester. Football and boxing was big in Rochester. And basketball. So you know what I'm saying? That shit go back too. But boxing was big where everybody wanted to box. So you got half these niggas out here be like, yo, I used to box, but I used to see niggas come to the gym about a week and never come back and they used to box. Nigga, you did not box.
So what would you consider boxing?
A motherfucker who did the combat and who can be on USA Boxing. If a nigga said they was boxing, he was like, all right, I'm about to look you up. And I don't give a fuck because if you boxing USA Boxing 40 years ago, you still on that bitch. If you ain't registered or into that shit, bro, you wasn't boxing. You wasn't there long enough. You wasn't boxing, but boy, we got the most talented motherfuckers in boxing come from you name them, man. You name them. Butch, Charles, man, Corey. Man, it's so many. It's so many nice people that could have went far in boxing, man. Leon Walker. Man, like, bro, I could just go on. Jamel Bar. It's so many people, bro. Niggas was nice in the Rock, bro. Niggas was nice in the Rock. I promise you. The boxing class I came all of was animals. Animals. Everybody. And every nigga that boxed, when I boxed, was a gangster nigga. They was there. You name them, they was there. From Seward to Tremont to down here to this whole little circle, everybody boxed. When I went, when I went to me was the best times. I can't speak about, you know what I'm saying, the other generations. But when I went, it was the best times. Charlie Rock, Reality, everybody boxed, man. Everybody boxed, man. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't no boxing stationed over on this side? You had to
Montgomery Center.
Oh, so Montgomery Center.
But I didn't go to Montgomery Center. Donna come all the way over here and pick me up. Nah, I ain't go to Montgomery Center, bro. But that's where everybody else, and they was nice. You know what I'm saying? You had Weasel, Marcus Parkers, Wendell, Lamont Jones, Demo, Dana, Norris, yo, all them, everybody was nice, bro. Steven Stokes, remember Steven Stokes is from across the street from your aunt house. Remember the White House on Bartlett in Seward? Remember that lady, the White House? Black and White House, it's still there right now, Bartlett and Seward. Across the street from your aunt house. That White House on the corner of Bartlett and Stewart. That was Steven Stokes' house. That was his grandmother's house.
Yeah, I remember that house.
Yeah, it's still there. That was his grandmother's house. I think that still is his grandmother's house. But Steven Stokes, we used to pick him up from there because he started all at Avenue D. Then you had Baden Street over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, everybody was nice back then, man. Everybody was nice. Like, everybody in the Rock could fight back then, bro. You know, back then it was fighting. There wasn't no shooting and killing and, that came later on, but it was that fighting shit. It was that fighting shit, Brody. And that's what it was, man. Word is born, that's what it was. But, this was it, man. Like, up here, my boy Lonny. Lonny was like my very, very good friend growing up too, so losing him was big, was a lot for me, man. I mean,
you was locked up.
Yeah, I was locked up. I remember me and him was going to Monroe one time. We had skipped school because Bill had a skip party at his sister Jackie's house on Katy and Jefferson. So me and Lonny skipped school. And I remember we left going back to school and I got bit by a dog. And Lonny like, yo, man, we gonna say you got bit by the dog and we didn't know what to do. That's why we was out of school and shit. And I was living with my grandparents, and my granddad did not play. He would beat your motherfucking ass, boy. But yeah, Lonny was my dog. Yeah, losing Lonny was big. Losing Namon was big. Losing Lonny was big. So you got to think we lost our friends and we lost niggas at 14 and 15 years old. So
that's how old they was?
Yeah, Namon got killed at 15. Lonny got killed at 16. So we lost them back then. You know what I'm saying? We lost them back then, man.
Damn, 15 to 16?
Yeah, man. But I always wondered, yo, what if we never beefed with? Because then, then you turn around, like, half the niggas we was beefing with, niggas was some way kin to each other, or our parents was mad close, or it was mad, like, weird shit. Like, once you grow up and shit, you like, damn, we was beefing all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For nothing.
For nothing, bro. For nothing, man. And like I say, a lot of the stuff, a lot of beef I was in, a lot of that shit never was directly my problem. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't directly having problems with niggas like, oh, I'm beefing with, no, that wasn't it. It would be my friends, and I get in it, and then my name would just be the one, you know what I'm saying? The one, like, you know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, it's like, I ain't even have.
You think that came from you being
active?
Like, nice with.
Yeah, active. I was more active. I was active and I would jump into shit. I got shot like that. Nigga pulled out a gun on one of my friends. I jumped in it. I tried to snatch the gun from the nigga. The gun didn't go off. This happened in 90 or 91. One of them years, I got shot. Was it 90? It was 90 or 91. Got into it with one of my friends. I tried to snatch the gun from, because when he clicked it, it didn't go off. So I tried to snatch it. As soon as I grabbed it, it went off. Boom, he shot me right here in my chest. But shit like that, I always, if I'm with you, I'm with you.
Didn't something happen at U of I too?
That's fucking with your boys. Them niggas, I thought them niggas loved me. Every time I went out with them niggas, I got fucked up. 2 times I went out with them, I got fucked up. Fucking with them niggas. Jerome, chilling with Jerome, rest in peace, Poppy. Boom, the second time was over Poppy. The first time, it didn't have nothing. I was with them, I was with all the Plymouth niggas, and we went out, we was all Bundy, Jerome, we was all fighting. It was just that them niggas, it was them, yeah, with the red and white. They had the red and white stick. Oh, them niggas fucked me up. They fucked all of us up, but I know I got fucked up. I got shot down some stairs and every motherfucking thing. I got fucked up. But the second time, right? I seen a nigga fighting Poppy, bro. And I jumped in it. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in it, and the nigga, I get stabbed up. The first time was at the RIT, the second time was at the U of R. Son. I jumped in it, boy. I get stabbed up, bro. I got stabbed right here. Man, I got like a big ass right here. I got stabbed right. Both of my lungs collapsed. Poppy got stabbed up. His lungs collapsed. Skimmer got stabbed up. Bunk got stabbed up. I used to say, yo,
He just was running around poking.
I said, yo, every time I hang with you niggas, I get hurt. Why I always got to get hurt, man? The fuck? Nah, them my niggas though, but I used to love going out. Them niggas just fun. Fun niggas. And them fights used to be fun. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. Boom, the nigga stabbed me, right? The nigga stabbed me. I almost died though. It's funny now, but I almost died. Like, Rhonda Reed and Samacha Sharp, they put me in a car and drove me to the hospital. And the doctor said if I would have waited for the ambulance, I would have died. Word is born. But I was on the ground. I was going, and the nigga Bundy said, "What, you just gonna lay on the ground and die? Get your ass on, yo, Buns." Big Bun said, "What you gonna do? Lay on the ground and die?" I couldn't get up though, bro. They had to pick me up. They put me. No, that nigga Bun said, "What is you gonna do? Lay down on the ground and die? Like, get your ass up." But they carried me. Poppy was laid out. Me and Poppy got fucked up the worst. So boom, they take us to the hospital. I remember in emergency is packed. Everybody, all the Plymouth, all the niggas out here, it's packed in there. Everybody like, what's going on? They end up putting me and Poppy. This is when Poppy had them dreads. They end up putting me and him in the same emergency room. Like, both our lungs collapsed and shit. We was fucked up. Me and Poppy was fucked up. And I remember telling Poppy, I said, "Poppy, I'm suing the motherfuckers, Poppy. I'm suing." Because now I'm trying to get some money out of this shit and shit. Boom, they end up, me and Poppy was in the hospital for a few weeks. So they end up taking us to a room upstairs, like, you know, after emergency and shit, they put us in the same room. So we used to have this, when I tell you we had all the bitches in yo, bro, this shit was crazy. Like, between me and him, that room used to look crazy. And I remember I had some lawyer from Albany had seen that we had got stabbed in there, and they reached out to me. So I reached out to Poppy. This is when they was living on Katy Street. Remember Miss Day was living on Katy Street, and her house had got shot up and shit. And the nigga, I tell Poppy, I'm like, "Poppy, a lawyer reached out to me, man. I was going home. He said when I get home, he's gonna come to my house and talk to me and shit." So I said, yo, what, you wanna be part of the lawsuit? He like, "Man, fuck that lawsuit shit. No, I ain't doing no lawsuit and shit." All right, I'm like, all right. So the man came and talked to me, and I put Poppy in my lawsuit and shit, right? I put him in there anyways. So I won, right? So when I won, he won. I think he just called me, "Yo, where my money? Where the money at, man? Where the money at, man?" Right? So he ended up getting locked up, bro. He ended up getting locked up before we got the check. But I remember Miss Day got the check. And you remember when her house got shot up? She took the money and remodeled her crib and shit. I remember Poppy called me like, I said, "Yo, you got the money?" Like, "Damn, my mom took that money from me and shit." That's when I don't know if he had went to the feds that time or the state, but this is right after we got stabbed. We got stabbed in like 97 or some shit like that. So he either went to the feds or the state. But I remember he said, "Man, my mother got the whole check, nigga. She didn't give me shit." Word, but yeah, I put that nigga in that lawsuit. Poppy, man. I miss Poppy, man. Rest in peace, Pop, man. Me and Pop had a good history too, man. We used to argue a lot, but that was my dog, man. Word is born. See, and shit like that. Like you had the ones you like, you know what I'm saying? And then you might be beefing with this person. But I'm gonna be real as a man right now, but I don't know. Half them beefs, I don't know what those shits was about, bro. Just beefing. I just know I'm down with us, y'all down with them. We don't like each other. That's just it. That's just what it was, Brody. That's just what it was, man. But yeah, Blake, man.
Okay, religion.
Yes,
You converted over to Islam.
reverted. You know, we don't convert, we revert.
Revert.
So we going back. But yeah, I reverted. So you know, I was, you know, first of all, you know, when you born and you come into a religion, a lot of it be not by choice. You know what I'm saying? So my grandparents raised me, and they was Baptist. I had to go to church. Like I ain't had no choice but to go to church. So I was going to church. I remember I was about 17. My granddad told me, you know, if I didn't want to go to church no more, I ain't have to go to church. When he told me that, I had never went back to church. I never had went back to church for a long time. You know, then when I had got with my wife, you know, she had got into church. She was trying to get me into church. I didn't want to go to church, but I used to go for her. And then, you know, you had to like feel it. You know, then one time, you know, something just told me, you know, go to church. And then when I started going to church, right? Now let me go back. So after I didn't go to church with my grandparents, I got an attribute. I became 5%er. So, you know, between Champlain and Jefferson to Bartlett, you know what I'm saying, Ruthless Park, everybody was God body. All my cousins was God body. Every one of my cousins was God body. My uncles was God body.
What 7OD was?
That was 7OD, Gods Over Devils. That was Ruthless Park. That was right there, Bartlett and Jefferson. So my cousin wrote me an attribute. My cousin gave me my cousin gave me my attribute. I had two different attributes, right? I had an attribute from my cousin Real, and then I had an attribute from my man Shorty B. Shorty B. So I had two different attributes. All right, so jumping from there, then once I got with my wife, you know, things changed, you know, trying to, you know, be more of a man in the house. And, you know, then I just started going to church. I started going to church. See, once I'm into something, I'm into it. Like I learn it, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I be into it. So I started going to church. I had got ordained. You know, then couple different things start happening in church that I didn't feel. You know what I'm saying? And I was struggling with it, and I used to always explain it to my mom, and you know what I'm saying? And so she like, just, feed just, so I just went along with it. So then I ended up like going along with it. But then, like right before my mom just died in 2021, I had been studying, you know what I'm saying, the Sunni Muslims. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to always try to revert me, but you know, I wasn't doing it. I did it on my terms. So I was studying. You know what I'm saying? And I'd speak to a couple people, and you know, just I'm putting a lot of stuff in my membrane. Then I used to tell myself like, yo, I'm gonna take my shahada. You know what I'm saying? I tell myself, but then I ain't do it. So then my man Nook, he from Flint, he Muslim. So I was telling Nook like, yo, when I take my shahada, I want you to go with me. But then I got another cousin, my cousin Irvin, he Muslim. So I had called him. Like, yo, I want to take my shahada. He's like, well, you just get with me. But he didn't believe me. Then my Uncle Calvin, he Muslim. So I told my Uncle Calvin, they don't believe me though. They just thinking I'm just talking, right? Okay. But I had been, like I said, I had been already studying and, you know what I'm saying, already doing the baccarat, and I was already learning. So I'm like, yo, one day when I called Nook, I was like, yo, this Friday to Friday, let's go. He's like, oh man, I gotta work and I'm like, all right, then. He told me to wait till the next weekend. But I hung up with him, and something said, man, just go. You know what I'm saying? So I got up, I drove to the mosque, pulled in the parking lot. I seen his brother going in. His name Abraham. That's my brother right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got out. I said, man, I want to take my shahada. He went to the door. Then he came back. He said, come on with me, brother. Like, he came and sat with me. You know what I'm saying? And Abraham, my bro now. I took my shahada. Bro, I never missed a day since. Never, nothing. I never missed nothing. No Jumars, no nothing. Nothing. I never missed nothing. Not a day. I ain't even got sick and they went. I go. I never missed a day.
What year this was? This is recently?
Yeah, this was like
So you ain't do no Ramadan yet?
last year.
You did Ramadan?
No, I came in right the day after Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
The day after Ramadan. My name Al-Aziz Ali. You know, I'm one of the strongest men, you know, in the Quran. I'm mentioned in there 99 times. And the name fit me because it's like what we just was talking about out here. Like, I was the person always coming to help my people. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm getting in trouble because of my people. Or so, you know, the name it fit me. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell everybody, you know, alhamdulillah, everything, bro. Like, and I'm just still happy to be here, bro. And, you know, and I've been through a couple things. You know, you got people like, oh, he was in church. And yeah, you know, a lot of people say I was in church, but I ain't been in church in over a decade. It just seemed like,
I mean,
because I'm just saying with me, because people see how hard I was in church. I told you I got ordained in church. So people seen how hard I was in church, but in all actuality, I've been out of church over a decade ago. So when people when they see me, they think about church, but they don't really notice that shit was 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, life has revolved and changed way since then, bro. I lost my mom, and it seemed like I had lost my way. My mom was my everything, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, it seemed like I had lost my way. And when I came into under there, it felt like this is where I'm supposed to be. I felt it. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be, right? This what I've been missing. This where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm supposed to be. And it felt good, bro. And like I told you, I firm hand. I've never missed a day.
prayer too?
Never missed a day since the day I came in. Never. I try to encourage the other brothers to come. I remember sometime going to Jumar, and my side and leg be hurting, man. After I get up, I be feeling better. Y'all told the Imam one day, I said, man, I came here hurt. I promise you I'm walking out of here feeling better. I do. Like, it's where I belong, man. It's where I belong, man. It's where I belong, brother. So, but that's how it really happened. And like I said, you know, once my mom passed, I had lost a lot of my family the same year my mom. I lost my aunt in August, my uncle. My mom lost her sister in August, uncle October, my first cousin November, and he was living with my mom, and then my mom December. So, you know what I'm saying? And when my mom died, you know, I have a couple aunts and uncles, but my mom older siblings, my mom was the oldest, but all those ones right behind her, all of them gone. So now, you know, I got my second set of aunts and uncles, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, my mom and them was 70 and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So we's on the second set. You know, it's just different. I don't got that aunt right now. I got aunts, but I don't got that aunt right now that's like, come over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got that right now. So, you know, once my mom passed, it's like I'm starting all over again, you know? My mom always told me, you know what I'm saying, how to live life, but she never taught me how to live life without her. You know what I'm saying? So, alhamdulillah, I'm taking it day by day, and I'm trying to get grips of it. You know what I'm saying? It's still hard, bro. Like, it's still hard, man. I've been going through so much right now, and I ain't motherfucking got nobody to talk. I call my mom for everything. Mom, is the sky blue out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody tell you, like, that he called his mom about anything. I don't care. My mom knew everything. It seemed like my mom knew everything. Who to call? Oh, what? Let me call my mom, man. You don't know what I'm call my mom. But so that's how it was. Like, bro, you was around. You know how my mom was. Yeah. You know, my mom was kind of mean back then in them days.
I remember your mom, you know what I'm saying? Sure, like. I was looking.
I was looking when you had interviewed Tink and them, because you know my mom had moved from there to that house right there. Wow. On Frost and Seward. Right there, the greenhouse. Right where y'all standing at, across from the lot, the house on the corner right there. Frost and Seward, the devil house right there.
So she moved in there after
she rented. Yeah, my mom lived there, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Tink can tell you, my mom moved there. My mom was living there, man. 95 and shit like that, my mom was there. Yeah, my mom was there, yeah. She moved, and you know, I was in jail, but shit, I wouldn't have moved down there anyways. I wasn't moving that motherfucker, waking up right there. She crazy as shit. That dots, nigga, fuck that shit. I remember I called home from jail. Where mommy moved to? Seward and what? Who over? Coco, Tink, Bird, they all on the porch. What? Oh, hell nah. Yeah. What the fuck going on?
So your mom know you was beefing?
Yeah, but my mom, man, them niggas my mom loved. Boom. Tink, Dad, Larry and my mom was close. Bird loved my mom. Fucking Poppy loved my mom. Jerome loved my mom. Man, that shit, man. My mom had their own relationship with her. She ain't had to worry about that. By the time I came home though, she ain't live there no more. But hell yeah. Robin and them was down there like with them niggas. Them niggas, she got history and stories with them niggas. Well,